Let's get real for a moment. Living with a chronic illness like multiple sclerosis or MS isn't just about the physical symptoms that are often discussed. It goes much deeper than that. It's easy to focus on the tangible, the things we can see and measure, but there's a whole other dimension to consider. People with MS are up to 3 times more likely to experience the debilitating effects of depression compared to the general population. This is a significant statistic that demands our attention. To develop depression. And that's a heavy burden to carry on top of everything else. That's not just a statistic. It represents real people, real struggles, and real pain. It's a reflection of the immense challenges faced daily. It's a daily reality. It's the constant battle against fatigue, the uncertainty of unpredictable symptoms, and the emotional toll it all takes. We focus so much on what we can see, the physical manifestations of the disease that are readily apparent. Trouble walking, fatigue, blurry vision, and other neurological symptoms that impact daily life, but the real battle is often invisible. It's the mental and emotional strain that often goes unnoticed and unaddressed. The mind is fighting just as hard as the body, grappling with anxiety, fear, and the constant adjustments required to navigate a life altered by MS, sometimes harder, because the mental and emotional toll can be relentless, impacting every aspect of a person's well-being. Ignoring the mental side is like polishing a car to make it look good on the outside, while completely neglecting a critical underlying problem, while the engine's on fire. The car might look great, but it's not going anywhere without a functioning engine. Anxiety and depression aren't just side effects. They are integral components of the disease that need to be acknowledged and addressed with the same level of importance as the physical symptoms. They're central to the MS experience. They significantly impact quality of life and overall well-being. So let's talk about why mental health is just as important as physical health when it comes to MS. It's time to break the stigma and prioritize holistic care. Well, hey there, y'all. If you're finding this video helpful or just enjoy hanging out with us, go ahead and tap that like button and ring that little old notification bell. It helps our channel grow and makes sure you don't miss a thing. We sure do appreciate you being here. Thanks a bunch. So, what exactly is this MS thing anyway? Well, in the simplest terms, multiple sclerosis or MS is a chronic autoimmune disease. This means that instead of protecting your body from foreign invaders like bacteria and viruses, your immune system gets confused. It mistakenly identifies parts of your own body as threats and launches an attack. In the case of MS, the primary target is the central nervous system. Specifically, MS is when your immune system attacks the protective coating, myelin, on your nerves. Myelin is absolutely crucial. Think of it like the insulation around an electrical wire. It allows electrical signals to travel quickly and efficiently along the nerve fibers. When myelin is damaged, these signals become disrupted or blocked altogether, scrambling the messages between your brain and body. This disruption can lead to a wide range of neurological symptoms. Imagine your brain sending an email to your leg, instructing it to move. But because of the damaged myelin, the message gets lost or delayed somewhere along the way. It's like having a slow internet connection or a glitch in the system. That's why symptoms are so unpredictable. They can vary greatly from person to person and even within the same individual over time. One day you're feeling relatively fine, able to go about your daily activities without much difficulty. Then the next day, seemingly out of nowhere, you can't feel your feet or you experience debilitating fatigue. But it's not just physical symptoms that characterize MS. The brain itself is directly under attack by the immune system, leading to inflammation and the formation of lesions. This can significantly affect mood, emotions, and cognitive function. Depression and anxiety aren't just understandable reactions to dealing with a chronic illness. They can be direct symptoms of MS, stemming from the neurological damage caused by the disease. Your brain chemistry is literally being rewired by the disease process, impacting neurotransmitter levels and neural pathways. It's not a sign of personal weakness or a lack of willpower. It's a manifestation of the underlying biology of MS. Understanding this complex interplay of neurological and psychological factors is absolutely key to treating the whole person effectively and improving their overall quality of life. MS doesn't just affect your physical well-being, it profoundly messes with your mind. The cognitive challenges can be just as debilitating as the physical ones, impacting your daily life in ways you might not expect. It's like your brain is playing tricks on you, making it hard to focus, remember things, and even articulate your thoughts. The disease impacts your cognitive functions as much as your body. It's a dual battle, where both your physical and mental capabilities are challenged, often simultaneously. This can lead to a feeling of disconnect, as if your mind and body are no longer working in harmony. Brain fog, a common symptom of MS, can make you forget simple words, leaving you struggling to find the right vocabulary in everyday conversations. It's like your mental dictionary has gone missing, and you're left grasping for the words that used to come so easily. This can result in turning car into a roundabout description like drivey seat box, a frustrating experience that highlights the cognitive impact of MS. It's not just about forgetting, it's about the mental gymnastics you have to perform to compensate for the lost words. Physical symptoms like the MS hug, a constricting sensation around the torso, can trigger panic and frustration, exacerbating the mental strain caused by the disease. The physical discomfort can lead to a cascade of negative emotions, making it difficult to cope with the daily challenges of MS. The emotional toll is real. It's a significant aspect of living with MS that often goes unacknowledged. The constant anxiety about the next symptom, the fear of what might happen next, can be overwhelming. It's like living in a state of perpetual uncertainty, never knowing when the next challenge will arise. Depression often sets in when you can't do what you love, when the activities that once brought you joy become difficult or impossible. This loss of ability can lead to feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and isolation. Even small tasks, the ones that used to be effortless, can feel like insurmountable mountains, requiring immense effort and energy. The simplest chores can become major undertakings, leaving you feeling drained and defeated. And guilt, the feeling that you're not doing enough, that you're letting others down, can creep in and weigh heavily on your mind. Social isolation often follows, as you withdraw from social activities and relationships due to the challenges of MS. This isolation can further exacerbate feelings of loneliness and depression. People with MS become experts at hiding their struggles, masking their symptoms, and putting on a brave face for the world. They're fighting a war on two fronts, battling both the physical and mental challenges of the disease simultaneously. It's not just about dramatic moments, the flare-ups and major setbacks. It's the daily grind, the constant effort required to manage the symptoms and maintain a semblance of normalcy. It's the ongoing process of managing both body and mind, finding ways to cope with the physical limitations and the emotional challenges. The invisible battle, the mental and emotional struggles that others can't see, is just as exhausting, if not more so, than the visible one, the physical symptoms that are readily apparent. That's why mental health support is crucial for people living with MS. Addressing the emotional and cognitive challenges is just as important as managing the physical symptoms. After diagnosis, doctors focus on physical symptoms, meds, MRIs, therapy. But when it comes to mental health, the system falls short. Neurologists have little time, and mental health gets pushed aside. Patients are left to find their own therapists, often without guidance. The result? People feel unheard, doctors feel helpless, and the system treats the disease, not the person. This gap leaves patients managing their mental health alone, on top of everything else. We need a system that treats both body and mind together. There's hope. Integrated care is on the rise. Some clinics now have psychologists and neurologists working side by side. Whole person care means your mental health is treated as seriously as your physical health. Telehealth and apps make therapy more accessible, especially for those with mobility issues. Mindfulness, meditation, and even therapy dogs are being added to MS care. These changes send a clear message. Your mental well-being matters. Support is becoming more available, and community is just a click away. The goal isn't just surviving with MS, it's living well. And that starts with mental health. Here's the takeaway. Mental health care isn't optional for people with MS. Depression, anxiety, and brain fog are central to the story, not side notes. Treating the mind is essential for treating the body. Integrated care leads to better outcomes and a better quality of life. The future is holistic, collaborative, and focused on the whole person. If you're living with MS, know that your mental health matters. Seek support, share your story, and connect with others. Together we can change the narrative from struggle to resilience, because the strongest weapon we have is each other.